Say that Kuffar live the best life in dunya because they're not being tested by Allah, but others say that they're suffering because they're far from the truth. Which one is it? A good question. That is a very good question. It is always a mix, because not all the kuffar are the same. And the Prophet ﷺ mentioned the kafir who lives a good life in this dunya, and then Jahannam in the next life. And there's a kafir who lives the worst life, a bad life in this dunya and in the next life. So one thing I did think we can objectively state, because Allah states it, is that there is a type of serenity, sakina, rahma, that is restricted to the Muslims. Okay? There is a type of sakina like that. Bil mu'minina ra'ufur rahim. There's a type of compassion and serenity that can only be found in Islam. As for many other things, they can be found just in the dunya as Allah's rahmah. Like the sun is out for everybody, right? Likewise, there are people who know how to achieve their goals. There are some people who know how to calm themselves down. Yeah, there is a worldly spirituality. There is some spirituality that exists in the world that you can calm you down, calm your mind, remove anxiety. With your mind, you can probably find out what's the best way to live life, emotionally, spiritually, and materially. However, all of that will not access a type of sakina that is only accessible by Islam, and that sakina is like the ocean in comparison to a pond. Any spirituality that is worldly, any good living that is just worldly, is like having access to a pond or a swimming pool. But once you have the Quran and you have the Prophet ﷺ, you have an ocean. Okay? And that's often why you'll find people who have accessed that ocean don't even bother with the worldly means of calming down. They don't bother with those things. They don't need it. Okay.
I read also, like, if someone lives a good life as a kafir, like, they'll be recompensed at the time of their death being easy.
The kuffar, yeah.
Having easy time.
Yeah, having ease in many ways, that is a compensation for any good deeds that they did. Because they didn't do it for Allah, right? They did it for themselves, or for no reason. Therefore, they'll be compensated in this world. If they did it for Allah, they would be compensated, but with hidayah. If you went around doing good deeds for the sake of God, then Allah Ta'ala will show you a path to Islam, and then you can accept it or reject it.